An act of treachery against their own flesh and blood, the institution of the monarchy, our late, great Queen Elizabeth II, the United Kingdom, the British public, and even the Commonwealth. Yep, the Duke and Duchess of Delusion went for the jugular in the disgraceful first 3 episodes of their Netflix reality show, taking millions in dirty Hollywood money to pursue a deranged attack on their enemies. Overcome by the woke mind virus, Harry and Meghan go to war with the 52% of us who voted for Brexit to secure the independence of our great country, especially those of us who are rightly concerned about the illegal immigration problem plaguing the country. Oh yes, I'm sure you've got it by now. Harry and Meghan didn't Megxit because they are jealous of Charles and Camilla and William and Kate being higher up in the pecking order than them. They didn't Megxit because they couldn't be bothered with the hard work and toil that comes with a life of service. They didn't Megxit because they wanted to go and live in a 16-bedroom Californian mansion surrounded by Hollywood sycophants to coin in millions for pretending to be victims. Nope, they were forced out of the UK because this is some sort of racist colonial hellhole that was never going to accept an American mixed-race princess. Which is kind of funny because we'd already accepted and celebrated an American mixed-race princess as the greatest thing to have happened to the royal family back in 2018. But Harry and Meghan want you to believe their disgraceful behaviour, bullying, tantrums, lies was irrelevant because everything came back to race.
In this family, sometimes, you're part of the problem rather than part of the solution. And there is a huge level of unconscious bias.
Dan Wootton has publicly criticized Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, labeling them as narcissistic egotists. He stated that the world is finally beginning to recognize what he claims is the couple's obsession with image and attention. According to Wootton, their behavior has gone beyond seeking justice or privacy. Wootton pointed out that the couple initially received widespread sympathy when they stepped down from royal duties.
So let's just remind ourselves once more of how the UK actually welcomed Harry and Meghan's union with overwhelming positivity. But in the left-wing world of woke, victimhood sells. So somehow we're supposed to feel sorry for Harry and Meghan, two of the richest, most connected, most privileged people in the world, fleeing the UK on first-class flights to first-class mansions.
Finished 2 weeks. Our final push, our last stint of royal engagements.
H is in London and I'm here. I don't even know where to begin.
By the nature of being born into this position and with everything else that comes with it and the level of hate that has been stirred up in the last 3 years, especially against my wife.
I just really want to get to the other side of all of this. They are destroying us.
So while they're desperate to present themselves as victims of the media, I wanted to bring some facts to this debate. The paparazzi intrusion they speak of took place, all of it, outside of the UK, in the US and Canada, like this moment in New York. That happened in America, not the UK, where they have lots of protection because of deals done between the media and the royal family. Of course, the woke American media has lapped all of this up, loving presenting our royal family and country as institutionally racist, despite categorical evidence it's not.
Are packed with personal photos and home videos because they want to tell their side of the story and their version of events.
What it really was the couple's chance to tell their love story on their own terms.
In part, it's a royal love story. In part, a criticism of the way the royal system works.
So interesting how different the palace is. They're sort of stiff upper lip people. And then this is sort of like putting everything out there.
However, he says public opinion is shifting. Frequent interviews, documentaries, and high-profile deals have made it clear that the couple is not retreating from fame, they're embracing it. Wootton believes that Harry and Meghan's need to stay in the spotlight reflects what he calls narcissistic behavior. He says their actions, such as revealing private family matters and controlling media narratives, suggest a desire to remain at the center of attention. He also questioned their motivations, suggesting that self-interest plays a major role in their public activity.
It is a beautifully produced vision of a marriage and a family that's been pursued and victimized by the tabloid media.
I think people will have a different perspective when they get to hear what they have to say.
The small mercy of today's Netflix atrocity against truth and decency is that the late Queen wasn't here to witness this betrayal. And I'm also glad the world can now see Harry and Meghan for what I've known they are for some time. Narcissistic egotists who will put money and fame ahead of honesty and family. Their pretense for privacy is now shot forever, having shared private text messages, emails, pictures and videos. Heck, Meghan even revealed she stopped halfway through Harry's marriage proposal to take pictures for this moment. Their bitterness towards William and Kate was evident on more than one occasion, with these being, I think, the most overt digs.
Many people in the family, especially obviously the men, there can be a temptation or an urge to marry someone who would fit the mold, as opposed to somebody who you perhaps are destined to be with. The difference between making decisions with your head or your heart.
But I believe this woeful Netflix reality series will in the end only destroy their own reputations. The entire world can now see their two chances motivated by money and revenge, with no regard for their own family or the country and institution that made them both who they are today.
Wootton also argued that Harry and Meghan's behavior has damaged the royal family. He claims that their public disclosures have hurt the monarchy's image and created long-term tension within the family. According to him, the couple has chosen personal branding over private reconciliation. Wootton concluded by saying that the world is now seeing through what he called the Sussexes' public performance. He believes their image as victims is fading, and their reputation is being redefined by their actions. He warned that their approach may not sustain long-term public support,